Hi. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Figure Banging. I'm your host, Ace Mile. Joining me tonight, we have forgot to press the button, Eliza.
Yeah.
Busy buying bats.
Busy buying bats. God, I'm out of focus again.
What's going on here?
I don't know.
Better-ish?
Maybe I'll put my glasses on. I don't have any.
I don't know. Just put two glasses.
Oh yeah, I could do that. I'm here. Happy Hump Day.
That's it. That's all we got.
Yeah, let's get this show going.
We also have Miss Maya.
Hello. How are you?
And no energy tonight. I don't blame you, so I'm tired too.
I was up until about 3:30 in the morning last night playing D&D.
Oh, what a horrible life you lead. Boo-hoo.
Oh, I'm just saying I'm tired.
All right. JD is on his way. He should be here shortly.
Yeah, he was walking in the door 5 minutes ago. So
I don't know how long it takes to walk in the door, but
I don't know. Maybe it's a really long hallway.
And steps.
he didn't say nothing about steps, so that's a whole nother ballgame.
Well, there's dogs. I know there's dogs involved.
I'm gonna be here all day. Alrighty. Just gotta come down more. Oh, this is gonna go that way. Alrighty. So, I gotta get a new. Yeah, that's a shot.
When are you gonna get headphones for your phone?
They stopped working with an update.
Yeah, but you just plug them in. They got.
Plug them in how? I don't have that on the phone.
How do you charge it?
USB.
Well, doesn't this go in there for
What is
your
that?
phone? It's a headphone jack for
No,
headphones.
that's iPhone. That's weird. No iPhone.
So wait a minute. You mean to tell me that you have no headphone jack at all?
I think I can use the USB port.
Yeah. See,
But I don't have an adapter.
Well, doesn't it come with wired
Nope.
headphones?
Nope. Why would it come with wired headphones if there's no place to put them in?
And people give Apple so much shit.
Apple doesn't come with wired headphones. Apple doesn't even come with a
Yeah,
charger.
it does.
No, it doesn't not anymore.
What do you mean not anymore?
Not no more.
I don't believe you.
Maybe because you got that iPhone 8.
It's an iPhone SE. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's why. Because it still has a headphone port.
Well, do they give you an option to buy phones and headphone ports on the Google side or wherever?
On the Google side, yeah. My new shitty work phone has one.
See? I bet you sound great.
Probably not. The phone sucks. Okay. So while we wait for JD, we'll start talking about Hasbro.
Yay. I gotta get my gifts ready.
It's slow. There's not a lot coming out, and I haven't had money to buy stuff, so we're doing mainline.
You haven't had money?
No.
You haven't? Well, why?
Why?
Yeah.
I haven't had to pay. I have to pay for other things right now.
Oh, okay. His tanks?
Bats.
$12 bats on Amazon right now. Go get them. It's not a joke.
I don't know where I would put a bat. I would have to leave them outside.
Got an attic?
I don't. I have a crawl space. Not even a crawl space. I have a.
Chuck them in there.
I mean, they'll fit in there for sure. The squirrels sure as fuck fit in there. So here's a selection of new molds from the Legacy line, and Donatello sticking his head in. There he is.
Hey!
Hi, JD.
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. It's been a day.
So I also have Laser Prime, but I think we might do him in a video of his own. I should have grabbed Skywalker. I forgot that. And we have enough. But these are all new mold and new Wave 1 stuff. So let's start with Skids, because Skids is probably the least interesting. There he is. Plastic tires. Actually rolls fairly well.
I think I got a chug I can open too.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
dude.
then.
decent size. Comes with, doesn't like the windshield and the roof of the car. Don't like to peg in. There you go. Now pegged in. Comes with a few accessories. You can plug them in kind of any which way you want. There's no pew pew effects in this line, at least not yet. I don't think any of the other ones came with them. The leaders didn't.
No,
Yeah, I don't think any of them came with them.
they come with the
Tins?
transclearant things.
The transclearant things.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean these pieces?
Yeah.
I thought you meant like clear figures come with blast effects.
No.
But it comes with this blaster. It's a thing. Comes with his double barrel blaster. And then he comes with a clear, so it's an axe, or it's a gun, or it's whatever you want it to be. So you can kind of plug them in, standard issue stuff, right? You can plug them in. You can if you want to plug this into the top, and have a gun axe on the front. Even though now it doesn't want to peg in for some reason.
You
There you
can
go.
give the car a mohawk.
You can give the car a mohawk, and you can stick one gun here, and one gun there, or any combination, whatever you want to do. The world's your oyster. So that's kind of standard issue, play pattern kind of stuff. I don't even know. Like, there's no real theme to the line besides their legacy characters that they're giving new molds to. Like play pattern wise, not even all of them come with the clear weapon.
Nope.
So it's like it's not super coherent, and especially the first wave is like, here's a couple G1 figures, here's a couple Prime figures. It's a little weird.
I enjoy the fact that they're giving something for everybody.
Yeah, I mean you can't say there's not something for you in this line.
Right.
There's no way you can say that. I know. I only like Armada. Well, there's already a Armada Starscream coming out.
You guys are so selfless.
Yeah,
Not me. I want everything for me.
you just want that.
Cares about everyone else.
Wow.
So the transformation on this guy is pretty simplistic. Oh, there's no black back windshield. There is a bunch of detailing. There's no back windshield. And that's good as the transformation. So to transform him, we're just going to pop the doors open. Which you could also do in car mode, but there's nothing to see here.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Who am I getting sent right now? No, go away. Not right now. Thank you. Go. No, come on. Thank you. All right. Crack that open. We're gonna so you can kind of see the legs and the hips right there. So we're gonna rotate the legs out, and then rotate this down, and then kind of stand them up. Split the legs. Fold these little black pieces up. Fold the wheels up under the feet. Which mine came like that. No, wait. Mine came. I think mine came out, which was weird, but whatever. In the package. Lift the arms up. Split them. Fold that down. Click it in. These got to face forward. And then the wheels face forward. Swing the arms down. And that's it. So it's pretty simplistic. Oh, the head does like to pop off.
Mm-hmm.
Here he does have a head plate on the back for transformation because that fills in the hood there. But he's got a bowl jointed head, a little bit up and down, a little bit side to side and all the way around. The door wings you can do whatever you want with. They go straight, basically straight back or flat forward, so everywhere in between. We got up on the shoulders to there, and you can keep going up this way, and you can keep going all the way back this way, and have them do sexy pose.
Mm-hmm.
Swivel there, single bend elbow. The wrists are mushroom peg, but they're tight, but they do turn. Waist swivel. Technically, there's a reverse ab crunch transformation, but I mean, you could use it.
You can use it.
I could use it, not you though.
Right.
Like a 95 on the Van Damme. These little cuts over here get in the way. Straight forward. Straight back. Thigh swivel. A little bit of hollowness on the inside. Thigh swivel. 90-degree bend at the knee. And then the feet are fixed that way, but they have a redonkulous ankle tilt. Redonkulous. So then for the weapons, like I said, you can give him an axe like that. You can flip it that way and give him a gun. A mohawk gun. Shoots mohawks. You can take the double barrel blaster, and you can put it in the forearm. Or if you want, you can put it in his hand. Or you can combine. You can put this underneath here. And can combine that together into a triple gun. And then you can add this gun on top. And yo, dog, I heard you like guns. And put them all together. So the world is your playground. You can do whatever you want with the guns. So the guns, everything being 5mm, we've seen, a million times over it. So that's really nothing new. That's that guy. So this is supposed to be a Prime RC, and I feel like it's Prime RC in name only. Like, it's a blue bike, so it's RC. It doesn't super duper look like her from the show. Like, it's not horrible, but it's not the first edition. If anybody's ever had the first edition RC, it's miles better. She comes with these two pieces here, and they come together because opposites attract, and they make a little wheel weapon, so we can plug that in later. You can also plug it if you wanted to plug it in like this in vehicle mode. There's not a ton of places you can really plug it in, so without it interfering. So it's best to either plug them in up here or maybe back here. Give them like wheel guards. So she's small. She's not super small. So it's not too bad.
It's all right. It's very
It's definitely small. It does have a little kickstand, so you can fold up when you want to. When you're ready for vrooming, you fold it up, and then you can vroom it. If you transform it properly, you can get some wiggle waggle in the steering wheel and the handlebars, and get some wiggle on the front tire. And then the front tire does spin independently, and it also has some little bit of movement here. If you don't get everything lined up absolutely perfectly, like you'll jam up the handlebars somewhere, and then it won't move. And it's not the easiest to get. It's one of those things that's floppy. And so you put these two panels on the side together, and then that locks everything. But there's a little bit of detail. You can actually see some like gauges and stuff molded in. There's no paint on the gauges or anything with stickers, but at least you got some molded detail in there.
The bike looks good. I like the bike.
It's not bad.
Just,
It does have visible hand syndrome. It does, and it does. I believe this can be used. I don't know if I have any effect parts handy, but I believe this is effect part compatible. The little muffler tip.
can skids rider?
I mean, I don't think that's legal.
Legal.
She just give consent.
Well, well.
I mean, hold on, we might have to crotch rocket it. This feels wrong. I should be doing. This feels like something I should be doing in the cafe. It's awkward. Kind of. If you consider that riding.
Maybe it worked better with a smaller one.
The smaller skids.
Sure.
So our transformation. Fold this up. I'm gonna pop these panels. And then this, I don't know if this piece is supposed to come off. It's not glued in, but it looks like it might supposed to be glued in. Because it just slots into here. But like every time I transform it or every time I touch it, when this isn't pegged in, this likes to fall off.
You broke it.
I mean, I guess I broke it out of the box.
So that you can take the backpack off her maybe when she's a robot.
Maybe. Split it here. And so you can kind of see what's going on, right? She's got her arm straight back, and then her leg, she's doing like kind of a split this way, up, down, and around. Looks like a movie figure.
Yeah.
Split the arms. I believe they come up and lock in like that. I believe, do these rock up? Yeah, these slide up. Let's give the proper forearm look. This bit, I forgot what to do. This comes up. Then we're done. This has got to come.
Who's doing laundry?
Not me.
That might be here.
What you guys doing?
Laundry.
Really? So that's all the way on the other side of the house, and you can hear that?
Yeah.
Someone must be washing something with a metal zipper in it.
Yeah, probably a sweatshirt. That's what's clanking around in there.
It's 90 degrees out. Who's wearing sweatshirts?
Chan always wears sweatshirts. She's a girl. She's always cold.
Girls are the worst. Sorry, Maya. But it's true.
No, they're not.
I kind of like being one, so, you know, it's permanent.
Let me see. This has got to rotate and then come down. And then I think you can kind of do what there's a couple of different ways in the instructions to have the wheels. You can kind of do what you want. You can kind of hide them a little bit. You can put them together. And that's kind of how she was on the show. You can split them open and make little wings and fold it any which way you want. And then you can take this. And you do kind of have to end up with a little bit of an obnoxious backpack.
This is awful. I just want to say.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I mean, I think I've heard Jose say it multiple times. Go track down that one from the first release.
That first edition is magnificent. I have a few different versions of it.
Even the regular release was good.
You can kind of do that, but that doesn't stay super in. So you have options.
Seems very fiddly.
It is very fiddly. She's okay. She's definitely not the best. The backpack does tend to make her lean back a lot. I don't think I have something lined up right, because probably the feet, because she wants to go sideways. Yeah, what the heck is up with the feet? Something's not. One of these legs I don't think is in all the way. And that's definitely in all the way. That's definitely in all the way. Yeah. She's okay. Doesn't want to line up great. So we got the head sculpt is nice. But again, like it would have been nice to just re-release the first edition RC and call it good.
Yeah, it does look good.
Fantastic. So, and the paint apps actually do look very good. So the head is on a ball joint. We get crazy up, not so much down, mostly straight. With infinitesimal wiggle waggle, and then all the way around. Arms are on. This is gonna fall off. This backpack is already off. I really don't like this backpack.
Well, obviously, it doesn't like you.
That's for damn
It
sure.
keeps falling off.
That's for damn sure. Arms straight out for a T pose. Around, they're gonna hit the backpack. Bicep swivel. Single bend elbow. Wrists rotate. Do they fold in? No, because this part slides down. No. Waist. Rotates, but it doesn't feel good because it's in a weird position. So it's like it's up there, which is like you can see that it's above. You can see it better back here. It's higher than the waist itself, so it kind of looks kind of funky when she bends at the waist.
Funky.
Funky. I feel like this should clip in, but it's not. Yeah, it doesn't clip in. That should clip in, but it don't. Hips. We can Van Damme. We can forward kick, straight out. Back kick straight. Thigh swivel. Isn't the prettiest, but it's okay. Single bend knee, but you can use the transformation joint if you want and do stupid things like that. And then the feet, we do have, so the toe is separately pinned. So you get all the way down and then up. and then you get a really good ankle tilt, which is nice. And we can take the weapons. You can give her, I don't know, little half moon guns with no barrel, or the barrel shoots backwards or straight down. You shoot that way.
Maybe she works at a pizzeria.
Maybe we can put them together, and then we get a new peg, and then we can make a little shieldy shield. The weapon's dumb. The weapon is very, very dumb. And kind of is what it is.
You could put it underneath, and then she has like blades.
Well, you would have to.
Like when you split them, I mean.
But how would they peg in? You'd have to put them here.
They go up underneath under the hand.
Oh, okay. I got you. Like that. Yeah, that's not a bad way to do it. That's acceptable.
Sometimes those ports aren't as
aren't exactly 5mm.
Well, because of the shape of the hand, you know what I mean? There's no thumb down there.
That's not too bad.
You could always do that. And then she's
no, they do this one.
Chop your pizzas.
Oh, that looks like it, Ace.
And then this piece comes out again because it's stupid. But she's all right. It's definitely not the best.
I love this.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's leaning very heavily to one side, and I'm not entirely sure why. I think that was it. There we go.
Maybe your house's foundation is leaning.
Well, that's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. So, let's do I think I was more pleasantly surprised by drag strip. So let's do.
Oh yeah.
Let's do breakdown. Bulkhead. I'm sorry. So I was actually pretty surprised by breakdown. It's actually pretty fun. I think the transformation is pretty great.
Breakdown.
I corrected myself. I said bulkhead.
And then you said
but
breakdown.
Then you said breakdown again.
It's late. I'm tired.
I feel your pain.
Rolls okay. Apparently mine wants to hit the right.
Hey, Dalton's in the chat. It's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Dalton.
Happy birthday, Dalton.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And he got a 3D printed weapon set for RC. Blades and blasters.
Well, if it was a better figure, I might waste my time printing them. I don't know if I care enough about it. I'm not sure yet. So he's a pretty good sized boy. It is 100% the wrong vehicle. It's a very generic
100%?
100%.
That's like all the way wrong.
That's like a motorcycle. So he's the wrong vehicle. It's like see at least RC is like it's a motorcycle, and it doesn't need to be. It's a nondescript motorcycle, so it doesn't really matter. You know, Bulkhead was a more distinct shape. They obviously molded this way to give you the idea of Bulkhead, but still be able to do other things with it. Like if we don't get an animated red car out of this, I don't know why they made it. So it's very clearly designed to be other things as well. You know, they pulled a real MMC there. That being said, it's not bad looking. This canopy cover piece is actually molded fabric, like this fabric molding in it. So it has like the fake draperies.
Yeah, Dalton says it's a H-18 military transport truck. I thought it was garbage truck.
Well, that's why. So we can pop that off. Like that. And put that to the side. And then you can kind of see what's actually going on. So we can store his weapons back here if you wish. If not, there are ports on the side if you want to have them plugged in anywhere. You can do that as well.
These damn translucent weapons again.
Yeah, this one's like half translucent. I don't remember him having a minigun in Prime, but we'll get there. So the transformation on this guy, if I remember, has actually been a little bit. I was flipping this thing back and forth a bunch on the couch.
I heard that people are really liking this in hand. Are you one of those people?
I really like it. I don't really like it as who he's supposed to be, but it's still a good figure. We can disconnect these gas tanks and kind of start pulling everything out. Let me see. This has to come down all the way, and then this is going to end up folding up. We're just going to leave that like that for now. And straighten the legs and split them, and then flip forward the feet. We're going to open these panels on the back that way, and then we're going to fold down. You can see there's a ball joint right there for the gas tanks. We're going to fold those down and rotate them around, and then those are going to tuck behind there.
Oh, that's clever.
And they're on. You can see they're on like an upside down L or a backward 7 joint.
Backward 7.
A backwards
7. TM. And that's the legs. And then we come up here. We can pull this up. I believe we have to fold this down. So this little black cover piece just folds down, tucks away over there. The arm's going to fold down. And then we have to unpeg these. So they has these little fake tires because Prime Bulkhead had the little tires behind his head. So they had to replicate that. So they faked it. They put these little half-sized, actually not half-sized, they're like 3/4 sized tires. And those are going to go behind the head. And then we're going to split this. And then, we have to lift this. It's kind of a specific order. And it's been a little bit since I did this. So we have to lift these up, which will free up these little black armatures. Because I have to swing behind this piece. And then we will peg these. We can lift the head. And then we can peg these shoulders in. Slot right there. What are we stuck on? Stuck on something. What are we stuck on? There you go. Peg that into there, which I've said before is not my favorite way to do things, but it's fine. This black panel can just fold down. And then this transclearant piece has a couple, well, it's not a couple, but like this whole, it's hollowed out. And there's some grooves that will line up with these bits on the black piece. So we just bring it around like that and peg it into there. Make sure these are, so this just kind of sits like that. And that is the base of Bulkhead done. Oh, I got an itch. So the head looks fantastic. It looks exactly like Bulkhead. We get very little up, a little tiny bit down. His head is a little bit sunken in. If you can see that. I don't think I forgot a step. Yeah, that just stays like that. You know, that's right. His head's a little bit sunken in. It's okay. You can at least see over his boobies. A little tiny bit of wiggle waggle, and you can look around. Can't look all the way around because of his chin, but you can look straight to the side, which is plenty. Arms straight out, all the way around. When you're messing with them, these might pop out, but they're actually not too bad because at least you have all of this behind it, kind of holding it where they need to be. Bicep swivel. Little past 90, we've got about 135 degrees on the elbow. And bicep swivel, wrist swivel. Waist swivel, no ab crunch. Full Van Damme. Forward and back. 90 on the knee. Thighs are a little bit short, but it's fine. Toe, can go up and down. The heel can go up and down independently. And then we do get a great ankle tilt. And then, so all this other nonsense. There's a peg here. And you can use that if you want here, which isn't great, but there's another peg for that. You can peg it in back where it goes in vehicle mode and kind of give them a weird cape.
Okay.
You can kind of fold that in and make it more like a big collar. You can fold them back, make them look even deeper and stupider. So that's an option. We can fold out. Oh, I got an itchy nose now. Fold out this peg. You can actually do it either way. It rotates free through. So you can go front or back. And then you can plug that into his arm. So you can give him a big dumb shield. Or you can wrap that around his arm and give him more of a shield that way, which isn't too horrible. I think that's
got all kinds of big dumb stuff, doesn't he?
Big dumb stuff.
Big dumb shields.
Yeah,
And
which is
big...
dumb. I'm not a big fan of these like cover pieces that parts form when there's nothing to do with them.
Just put it on his back then.
Yeah, that looks stupid.
Oh, okay.
So it comes with these two weapons. So this is, remember his minigun from Prime? Because I don't.
Nope.
It does look cool, but so he can hold it, right? It's a 5mm peg. You can hold it. You can peg it into the forearms. You can do whatever you want with it. There's also these little tiny itty bitty little tiny pegs on the side here. And what the instructions say is you're supposed to put it on here like that.
Ah.
Remember that iconic gun over his shoulder that he had in Prime?
I mean, I guess.
I don't. Mine doesn't fall out if you shake it, but it does fall out if you start touching it. The other side is much stronger. This side is solid. Takes a lot more force, but for some reason this side is. You can't put it on with the peg. The peg down is a lot worse. Peg down might fall out. Oh, yeah, with the slightest touch. So the instructions say to do that. So if that's a thing you want to do, you go right ahead and do that. But he does at least come with his iconic weapon, which is the fist wrecking ball dealie. So we can just split that open. And this also has 5mm ports on it. It's actually got 5 of them. So you can really load it up if you wanted to. So you can just have him hold the peg, and then you close it around his fist, and he gets the wrecking ball fist. At least he's got that. And you can. So this is actually a really fun figure. It's actually probably one of the most fun to flip back and forth. Like I literally just had it on my couch and I was flipping it back and forth when I first got it over and over again. It's a really good figure. It's just I wish they didn't call it Prime Bulkhead, or they would have just called it Bulkhead without saying it's Prime Bulkhead. It would have been fine, but to call it Prime Bulkhead, yeah.
Is that what it says on the box?
Yeah, it says Prime Bulkhead.
Hey, that shield thing, does it have a window in it? Like those SWAT? There it is.
But it's open. It's not like a shield or it's not like a plexiglass or anything. It's just hollow.
Pretend.
You can pretend, sure.
Oh, by the way, Dalton sent in the real world alt mode. There it is.
Yeah, remember that when he was that in Prime?
Is it troop transport?
So this is actually a very, very good figure. I was very pleasantly surprised by this. It's just, like I said, like the head is killer. Like the head looks freaking fantastic. But it's just, I wish if they would have just said Bulkhead on the box and not referred to it as Prime Bulkhead, it would have been fine. It would have been great.
Well, you don't want to get them confused with animated Bulkhead.
Yeah, true. That's him. And then last, but certainly not least,
Yeah.
we have Drag Strip. So Drag Strip is pretty fucking wild. I was not expecting this whatsoever. But this thing is cool as shit. So here he is in his stupid six-wheel car mode. With the little tiny wheels in the front.
Six-car wheels.
And the big wheels in the back. And it's fucking ridiculous. I know it's real. And I know it's a thing. But it's still ridiculous. Yeah. Doesn't make it less ridiculous just because it's a real thing. He's almost the same. He's about half the width of an MP car. Actually, he's about 3/4 the width. And almost the same length. So he's a pretty good scale, pretty good size. He comes with these two guns, which I don't know why they didn't mold them mirrored. They are actually literally the same gun. It's just two of the same. I'm not sure why they didn't just mold a mirror of one. So at least you would have the hollow, because there is a little bit of hollowness. You can't plug them together, I believe. Well, I'm not really sure, unless that's going to come into play later.
Maybe.
But as of now, I would have preferred them to mold them so, because you just have the hollows on the same side. When you have them hold both of them, it kind of looks a little bit funny. Or you have them on the car, kind of looks a little bit funny. Not the end of the world. It just would have been nice to have them molded mirrored so you could see both of them. Not the end of the world, but it would have been nice.
It would have.
Hey, everybody! It's not the end of the world.
It might be the end of the world.
As you know it.
So you can kind of see what's going on here. So the back of the head is hollow.
Oh
so
my.
and it makes a little seat. So you can take something very small, like a Diaclone driver, and have him break his knees to put his knees up and over that little top of his head hump there. But
so it doesn't come with somebody to put in there.
no, he doesn't. Nope. You can pretend though. So, as you can see, he's pretty tightly packed. And there is one little trick up his sleeve. Where's my... For another mode, is a little slot right here. I'm not really sure what the official way to actually do this is. I just use a spodger because it's perfect. And if you push that in, that unlocks the two halves. So when
can,
you get,
like, pretend when he crashes, he splits in half.
yeah, exactly.
Right?
Boom.
We're gonna have somebody grab them and rip them apart.
Poor Jazz.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a pretty simple mechanism. Works well. And we should be seeing that in the future. So this guy, to transform him, pretty fucking cool. So we're going to start by coming under here and opening up these panels. And then these little bits are supposed to hook onto here. Mine don't lock. It's one of those things. Oh, now it wants to. Yeah, it's when those panels are up. Like one side will lock and then the other side will pop up. Although now they're kind of cooperating. They do have a tendency to work themselves out. It's not a big deal. It just kind of keeps it from. There's a little bit of play from that separation joint. So if you have these locked in, they actually stay locked. They'll just kind of help it keep it a little bit more solid. Mine have a tendency to pop out. It's not the end of the world. So then we're going to
tell you what, man. Watching all this stuff you're reviewing today, I have never been in such a desire to have a silver Sharpie in my life. Like all these wheels, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Are you gonna fill them in later?
I mean,
I think you should. Next show.
We should probably do is pop them off first, because these are all friction pinned. You know, how do they call it?
Yes.
Mushroom peg.
Yeah.
I guess they're mushroom pegged on. Some of them are pinned. Like I know he's got half of them pinned.
But yeah, they Sharpie. Just color the.
Oh, you just go in raw.
Do all of it.
Yeah, I mean they would definitely help. And they didn't. It's not like they didn't paint it. Like all this silver is painted, all this maroon and this dark brownish. I don't even know what color it is. Like all that's paint. All this is all paint. So it's not like they didn't paint anything. But we combine towards the legs, and then fold these back up. The spoilers flip down, and those become the feet. And we split them. I don't know if you can rotate it yet. I don't think you can rotate it yet. So then we come under here. I'm going to pop this piece up, rotate this whole bit around, and that'll kind of click into place. You'll feel it. Now you can rotate this around at the waist. Then we're going to disconnect these bits here. And then up here. And now what we're basically going to do is we're going to fillet this. So this is on like a couple of armatures. So these rock down like that. And then we can fold these front spoiler bits down, front bumper bits down, flip up the head. This bit here is going to rock down on a double hinge, which is fairly stiff. And we're going to pull these down. Now, obviously, this is all loosey-goosey. But we kind of get this lined up. And then there's a couple of pegs here and a couple of slots. We push the chest in. That holds everything together.
Ah, that was easy.
These little, these lower wheels here will fold back. Like that. And we're going to take these little bits here and flip them around. And that is your drag strip. And that is a super neat transformation.
Yeah, I kind of dug that.
This thing is fun as hell to flip back and forth.
Dan's project feels.
Without having to crack, and you don't have to worry about cracking the cockpit.
Yeah. No crack cock.
Cack.
Cack.
So that is a neat ass transformation. I really, really, really dig that.
You didn't get the kickback?
I haven't found it yet.
Oh. Should have let me know. We went to Walmart the other day and
I'll find it eventually.
they had a bunch of them.
I haven't gone anywhere in a while. I haven't gone to a Walmart or Target or anything in a few weeks.
Don't they send you to far off places for your work now?
Yeah, I just don't feel like stopping. I pass a million of them. I just, do one of those. Every time I pass one, I'm like, should I stop? Oh, you got G-Axis?
Yeah, man.
Hitch. I got mine from Pulse, so I'll get it late.
I forget where I found this.
Probably Amazon. Oh, you got it in the wild?
You found that Amazon here, didn't you? Or on the way here? Or?
I think it was Amazon. I think I got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I ordered mine off of Pulse. I couldn't resist a fucking G2 ass G-Axis.
I'm a little disappointed that, one thing that Hasbro has done through the years is whenever they make a plane, they always incorporate landing gear. And there is none in here. No effort made whatsoever.
To the 3D printer. So the head on this guy, I believe, is on a swivel. So it rotates around all the way. No up and down. And no wiggle waggle. Shoulders almost straight out. All the way around. Oh, they do get hung up on the back there, so you kind of have to go that way. Bicep swivel. A little past 90 on the elbow. I believe the wrists are fixed. So no wrist swivel. There's also no ball joints besides, these bits here are ball jointed, and I believe those are the only ball joints on the whole figure. Yeah, the rest are pinned. Yeah, everything else is pinned. Waist swivel, all the way around, no ab crunch. 100 on the Van Damme. Straight out. Straight back. Bicep swivel. You do get a little bit of hollowness right here. Still get a 90-degree bend on the knee, even with the half of the engine sticking right there, and then we get back on the foot because it's the spoiler and it folds up. Nothing forward, but we do get a great ankle tilt. I'm not crazy about the spoiler feet, but it's nitpicky. This guy is fantastic. I really like this guy. I believe we can even still do that.
Nice.
You can have legs walking around.
I wonder when Dead End comes out, you'll be able to
Swap.
swap pants. Yeah,
Can we rock swap them?
maybe.
Rock swap some pants.
Easy killer.
So yeah, this guy is fantastic. I absolutely love this guy.
Yeah, so far him and Kickback are my favorites.
Oh, see, I gotta get a kickback now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
I really like Laser Prime too, but I think if we do him, we might have to do him as a full video.
Oh, is it that in depth?
I mean, he's got a bunch of stuff. So yeah, so this line so far isn't bad. Like I said, I think the biggest problem is trying to shoehorn in. I call things that aren't what they are. Like obviously at the G1S breakdown drag strip, at the G1S skids. Not so much a prime ass RC or a prime ass bulkhead.
Prime ass.
Prime ass. I would have rather them just call this either. I don't know. I guess you can't really have a G1 figure and then have random bulkhead, random RC. So I guess that's why they had to call it Prime. It's just weird. Like that's not Prime bulkhead, even though it is a very good figure. That's the only thing that's kind of weird and I'm not crazy about. But other than that, the line so far has been pretty good. All the articulation there, all the articulation in there. The transformation on this guy and this guy, these two guys specifically are fan flipping-tastic. Even for a bike transformation, she's not bad. It's much better than we used to get, where you just take the legs and have them hug, go like that, bend the knees up to the boobs, and then they call it a motorcycle. But you still get the obnoxiousness of the backpack. So, like all mainline stuff, it's hit and miss. Some of them are great, some of them are blah, and then some of them are fine. But so far, at least out of these two are home runs for me, and the other ones are kind of fine-ish. But just real quick for size, really nothing we can do. But there he is with an MP Prime. So they're standard chuggish.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, it's a good line so far. I don't think it's on par with like Siege and Kingdom and Earthrise. It's good. I don't know if it's quite as good as those lines.
I think it just depends on the character.
Yeah.
Well, this G-Axis is pretty good. I'm guessing he's wave 2.
Yeah, he's wave 2. I don't even know who's in wave 2. I know he's in wave 2.
Wild Rider, maybe?
Who?
Wild Rider? Alita 1?
No, Wild Rider. No, I think Dead End's in wave 2.
Dead End. I don't think I've
Yeah,
seen
I don't think they've shown the Wild Rider in the breakdown yet.
No, I don't think so either.
So they're doing a reverse fans toys.
Must have been Thief News. I think I did see the Wild Rider.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's his face? Motormaster is hitting. overseas, so you can spend some extra coin and get it now.
I think he's actually people are getting him from domestic now too.
Yeah, he's sitting in my pile of loot right now.
Yeah, and Chuck found him at Target like yesterday or 2 days ago.
I think I have it on order, and that's another pulse order. See, I'm very patient, so that's why I do pulse. Stuff doesn't all hit early, so it gives you a little bit more time and let everybody else get it first. I'll get them eventually. See, any other questions, comments, concerns?
Let's see here. Dalton said that Wild Riders Wave 2, Dead End is Wave 3.
Oh, so maybe we did
2 and 3 are more interesting and exciting than Wave 1. So.
I also feel like Prime is a little bit too recent for it to really get in the legacy line, you know?
I mean, come on. It's been, what, 15 years?
No, 2013?
10. It's 2011, 12.
No, I think it was either 12 or 13. I went to, it was, first edition. I think it was 13. No, it might have been 12. You might be right. I think the first edition stuff was 12.
Yeah.
Because I saw it when I was in TFCon for Toronto. Or TFCon, Jesus Christ. Toronto for TFCon. I was there in 12.
Yeah. Tarantulas and Knockout.
Actually, originally released 2010.
What? Which was?
Transformers Prime.
The show?
Came out November 29th, 2010 to July 26th of 2013.
Jesus Christ. I mean, I remember the toys took a while after. Like, they didn't come out till after season 1. But Jesus Christ. Yeah, the end of that show, they fucked up the end of that show real bad. That show was so good for a while, and then
I kind of like the Beast Hunters.
they lost it at like halfway through season 2 when they started doing the MacGuffin chase, and then they completely forgot about the MacGuffins.
Oh, that was the Star Saber, right?
That was the hammer, the armor, all that stuff. That's when they started losing. They literally just forgot about everything.
It's like the Deathly Hollows of Transformers. The 3 Deathly Hollows. Well, I think you're gonna like this G-Axis. They did. There's actually panels in here to cover up the wrist gaps.
Wow.
And articulated hands and all the cool joints for everything.
No, I got them on order.
You could just use
I'll get that, or I'll find them in the wild. Oh, those lights didn't come on. I bet my wife.
He could use a bath in dirty water though. Get some panel lining. That's about it.
Alexa, turn on basement.
There we go again.
My wife turned off everything, and it turned off the basement too. All right, let's do some weights, and we'll get out of here because I'm tired and it's unfortunately bedtime. Did we get the chat?
I did.
Excellent.
We had Toy Mafia, Kenneth A, P Ferguson 19, Dust Mites, Mr. Von Wolfenstein, and Daltinian 95.
All right. Okay. Mr. Brink. Yeah.
At Brinklizer on Instagram, and tune in next Monday for Enter the Realm. Also, I want to mention that David K has been announced today to be the next guest at BotCon 2022.
Cool.
Yes. So, there you go. The guest list keeps on getting gooder.
Guestier?
Gooder.
Mr. JD.
You can find me drawing lots of pictures.
Pretty pictures.
Yep, pretty pictures on people's over at Shelf Gravy, or Jesus Christ, Pigment Surgery on Instagram. You can find me on Facebook and on this channel right here. Various Nights of the Week. And next Wednesday will be a Shelf Gravy week.
Oh boy. Or maybe I'll finish putting that prime together.
Yeah.
Which one?
Finally.
Oh, the Lego.
Yeah. He's got no arms, no head.
He won't bother anybody. He's armless. Yeah, but certainly not leaving it, Maya.
You can find me out there. It's easy. I'm places. I'm places.
He places doing things.
Yeah.
All right.
What about you?
Hi, Matt A. Smiler pretty much everywhere. Mostly on Instagram. Follow the Cool Table Network page on Facebook to be notified of new Cool Table Network shows. We are 4 weeks out from BotCon, so if you haven't booked that, do that. Yeah, that's about going to do it for us tonight. Thank you for watching live. Thank you for watching After the Fact, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. Where's the thing? There it is. See ya.
Say it with me now. Round.